Hey people, apologies. Already it's saying I've got a weak connection. I want to keep this one brief. Obviously, if people jump on board and comment, I'm not going to cut you off. I always want to interact with you because it changes the dynamic of these Facebook lives. But I'm denied about doing one tonight. Um, but I decided to do one. So this is kind of a follow up on the news about Sam Allardyce. Um, Losing his the England job, the job that he stride for most of, I would imagine, all of his professional working career in management, and it's gone. Um, but I also wanted to bring in the status I've recently put up about changing my plans. It kind of brings the two together, and yeah, hopefully, as usual, hope someone will get some value out of this and help them in their lives. So yeah, if you guys who don't know, Sam Allardyce lost his England job. He made. Hey Alex, how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining. Um, he lost his England job. He was set up, put in a position. He made inappropriate comments. No one forced him to do it, but because of that, his position became untenable. He left by mutual consent, but I think we all know that if he didn't leave, then he would have got sacked. It was like the point of no turning back. You can never say never. Time is a great healer. He may get the job again, but it's very unlikely. And he only had that job in terms of time on the pitch, one game, 90 minutes. So all that he had worked for was lost in 90 minutes. Now we could criticise, we can judge, and I touched all upon that far longer than I originally planned, but I feel there was value in me. I was in my flow. So I touched on that yesterday, so I'm not going to touch on that again today. If you haven't watched it, then look it up on Facebook, on YouTube. Um, but after we've all finished judging Sam Allardyce and telling him he shouldn't have done that, what an idiot, and by the way, Sam Allardyce will probably be his biggest critic right now. When he woke up in the morning, he would have thought, we've all had that feeling, oh, what have I done, you idiot? How can you let yourself down like that? This opportunity, and he knows there's probably no turning back. So he's probably his biggest critic. But after all the press and the media have jumped into the next story, what does Sam Allardyce do? How did he deal with that disappointment? How did he deal with the critics? How does he deal with that adversity? Yeah, before he got this England job, he he lost. I'm not sure what actually happened. I think it was a similar situation. He left West Ham by mutual consent. The fans weren't happy with his playing style. Whether you want to argue or not, he was successful in his time there. He brought them up from relegation and he established them in the Premiership, but they didn't like his playing style, so he left. And at the end of the day, you could say he reached. It was a low point in his life, but I'm sure he had the right attitude. At the end of the day, he went from that to getting the top job in English football. Now he's back down here. How does he deal with that? And if he didn't have I'm guessing he had a positive mindset, or he brushed himself down after the West Ham affair, and he ended up getting the England job. What's he going to do next? If he displays that same kind of attitude, he knows what will happen to him. Maybe this was happened to him for a good reason. He just doesn't know it yet. My own kind of disappointment, adversity. I recently shared a post. For those of you who know me a little while, I've been promoting an event by Warren Ryan, Theatre Speaking Academy. Basically, the premise being, as an unknown speaker, not having a name in the speaking world, if I sold 99 tickets to help promote the event, Warren would have given me a speaking slot to be alongside people who have been doing this a lot longer than I have, built a name, have got a respect in an industry, get paid for doing that. I would have had the opportunity to speak alongside these people, and that's what I've been working towards. Now, due to unforeseen circumstances, I know that sounds like politicians talk, but it's the truth. Things have happened which I did not see coming, but due to that, I don't feel I can partake in that event. So all the event pages are set up. I set up some Facebook ads about it. You've seen like pictures promoting the event on Twitter and that. All that, I'm taking it down tonight, which is why I debated about doing the Facebook Live tonight, because there's other things I need to do. For example, I'm going away this weekend on some training, and on Monday I'm going to see a nutritionist, and That's something I'm going to touch on because I suffer with fatigue, and I'm going to share that journey because it's been one of frustration, but ultimately it's led me to a place now where I feel I can move forward. It's been a big part of my life, alongside with my shyness, later on my health in terms of my fatigue and my tiredness has played a big part in my life. So as I'm thinking about it, I'm going to share that with you guys probably at some point next week. So look out for that one. So yeah, I did not see this coming. It was not a decision. I was all up for the event. I wanted to speak at the event. I just feel that because of what's happened, I can't commit to that anymore. So how do I deal with that? Yes, it's disappointing, but there's so much blessings. There's so much other things in my life that I'm grateful for. It is what it is. I deal with it. I'm grateful because things could have things could have gone down a route that I didn't want to. Let's just put it that way. So it could have saved me a lot of heartache and bits and pieces like that. And I've got so many opportunities and different aspects. The future's bright. So I kind of wanted to put on that post, and I didn't know how to do it, whether it's possible. David Daniels is feeling disappointed, but optimistic, or do you know what I mean, moving forward as such. So my missus just texted me saying she wants to go to sleep. So in promise with what I said, I'm going to keep this brief. So how do you guys deal with adversity? There's so many different ways I could talk about this at length, but I'm going to keep it brief. Accept the situation for what it is. Take stock, take time out if you need to, but look towards the future. And looking back, when you look back, things can look very different than what they are now. So I'm disappointed, but I'm looking forward. I've got many blessings. I've got many full things to come. Thank you for those who've already reached out to me personally and sent me messages already. I love you, leave you. That's it for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm off. Evening, Nana. I'm off. See you later.